one of the great opportunities I've had as a priest was to be able to serve for a time as a chaplain to a Catholic campus ministry. Our ministry did outreach to Catholic students at two universities here in our city. One university is Lutheran, and the other university is Baptist. Now, I'll admit, when I started this work, I was a bit nervous, even afraid, because I wasn't sure what to expect as a Catholic priest walking onto a Lutheran campus or a Baptist campus. Would I be met with hostility? Would I be met with indifference? Would they see me as a threat? Would our students have a hard time living out their faith on campus? Like, these were all questions going around in my mind. I didn't know what to expect. But here's what I discovered. I was so surprised that when I started meeting with the university administration, when I met with the different campus ministers who were on campus and hired by the universities, I discovered that they were so welcoming to me and to our Catholic students. I discovered that they wanted to collaborate, that they were totally open to us ministering on campus and putting on events. We were able to collaborate and put on retreats together. We were able to advertise our different events on campus. And maybe most amazing for me was that they allowed me to celebrate Mass on both campuses, that they were so open to working together, that they welcomed me to celebrate the liturgy for our students. How is this possible? It's because of this month's Word of Life. This month we hear the words of Jesus when he says in Luke's Gospel to love the Lord your God and to love your neighbor as yourself. See, before I even stepped foot on campus, love was at work. There was a priest before me who was involved in this ministry. His name is Father Kevin. And Father Kevin lives this word of life. He seeks to love God and he seeks to love others. And he seeks to build relationships of love. And so what that meant was that when I walked on campus, there were already relationships of love that had been built before I even got there. And I was able to sort of pick up where Father Kevin left off and carry that torch as we were working together. This month of January, we celebrate the week of Christian unity. And our word of life comes from the theme of this week of Christian unity: to love the Lord your God and to love your neighbor as yourself. And I'm so encouraged by Father Kevin and by my work on these universities, because I've learned a couple things. One, I've learned that Christian unity is possible, but it takes work. It just doesn't happen. It requires getting into relationships that can be messy. It requires being able to, at times, carry your cross and to suffer. It requires you willing to listen and to make yourself one with the person in front of you. But as you're doing that and you're loving God together and you're loving your neighbor, amazing things start to happen. Because the other thing I learned is that not only is Christian unity possible, it's that Christian unity is worth it. Like, it's worth the work. It's worth those moments of suffering. It's worth going out in love and building relationships. Because there's a powerful witness that comes when Christians are able to work together for the gospel. I experienced it firsthand on campus. There's a powerful witness. And all of us have relationships in our life that are opportunities to build Christian unity. You probably have Catholics and Protestants at your workplace and in your neighborhood, or at your schools, maybe even in your family. How good it is if we're willing to love God together and to love our neighbor as ourselves, so that we can build those relationships of love And the world can see that powerful witness of Christians working together and loving one another. In this world that's so divided, that's so polarized, let's seek to build unity among Christians by loving God and loving our neighbor. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to keep up with other great content to help you live your life of unity with God and with one another, make sure you subscribe to Focolare Media so that you can continue to live your divine adventure.